Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another Chart of the Week. I'm Lisa Miller. I wanted to share with you what I thought was a glimmer of economic hope that may actually be an early indicator of our things settling down a little bit. So let's take a look at this chart. Basically, we've been showing this over time, and let me explain the two lines. The green line is basically the percent of Americans that are spending as usual. The red represents those that are anxious and very anxious, and they've pulled back their spending. And I shared that the March data was not good. We saw this 18-point gap between those two lines, and that is not good for the economy. But what we also saw was that 38% was the highest I had seen in the whole 2 years I've been tracking it. But look at that April number. The red line came down just a little bit, 3 points. On these sample sizes, that's statistically significant. But I know what you're thinking. You're going, didn't that consumer confidence data just come out and said April tanked? Well, two things. First, my data tends to be a leading indicator, not a lagging. But the other important insight is that that data was collected before the April 9th announcements around the tariff, and that maybe there was going to be a delay in the timing of those. So that basically shows possibly the impact of all of these announcements each and every day on the consumer. But let's look at that next chart that basically shows by political affiliation. Not surprising, what we're showing is there's still a political divide. In April, though, after that tariff announcement, look at the difference on the Republican line, March versus April. The green is up significantly and the red is down. But the other thing to look at is on the right-hand side that the Democrat anxiousness actually did go down a little bit as well. So what's the so what, now what? The political divide is real and it's probably not going to go away anytime soon. So we have to keep that in mind. Average is awful. But what can you as a brand do? Basically, consumer confidence is what it is, but how can you drive brand confidence and trust in your consumers so they select you over your competition? Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, I have a special surprise. Next week, I will be doing this from Ireland, so stay tuned for that. And down below, a special reprise of my podcast with Dr. Nadia Zhishimbaeva is where I'm going to her conference in Ireland next week. So stay tuned for all the exciting learnings from that. Till next time, thanks, bye.